Hi, I'm Courteaud and welcome to this month's property market update for Pukekohe. Just before I get into talking about the market conditions, how the market's going, I just wanted to quickly touch on the draft unitary plan for Auckland City. So this is going to become the new planning document for Auckland City. So within that there are going to be new rules, new zones and things like that. So I think it's really important that if you're looking at buying and or selling within the Auckland region now or in the near future, or maybe within a year or two down the line, it's really important to start having a look at that document and what that might mean for your property or a property that you're looking at. Obviously if the zones are going to change, that may affect the value of the property in question or even your enjoyment of that property. So I really recommend starting to have a look at that document. It's not final yet, it's not finalised, it's currently sitting with an independent hearings panel who are going to be reporting back to the council, who then need to make decisions around that. So it's by no means the final version, but I'll include some links to it in the comments below, and you can have a look at the text of the unitary plan, the zonings that are coming into effect, and there'll be maps where you can actually go and look at particular properties and see what zoning they're going to be in. So I think it's a good idea to be doing your homework around what the future potential of properties might be when there's such a potential for a huge change to come into place in a few months' time, like there is with this unitary plan. So go and take a look at those links. As far as how the market's been going, the REINZ statistics show 71 sales over the last month, and that's up on the 67 that there were in the previous month, and also up on the 66 that there were in the same period last year. Now that's residential and rural sales in Pukekohe. So at the beginning of the year, I basically mentioned that the market was a little bit slower. So at the moment, the market is much more active. You can see that in the number of sales that are happening, and also the number of properties that are selling at auction. So the auction clearance rates at the beginning of the year, end of last year, were not great. They've improved a lot. Properties are being sold with multiple offers in certain scenarios, and there seems to be that sort of competition between buyers again, which was a little bit slower at the start of the year. So at the moment, it's very much a seller's market. Very hard for buyers again to purchase properties. You sort of need to jump on things immediately as they come on the market to get yourself the best possible chance of having an opportunity to own the property. So it's, as I mentioned at the start of the year, basically I thought there would be modest price growth over the course of the year. That's certainly been the case. It hasn't been as pronounced as the price increases this time last year. So it's still good, but it's not crazy in terms of price growth. There are a couple of things. The migration has started coming down from the record highs that it saw. The migration into New Zealand, that is. Construction is at an all-time high within Auckland City. So, and there are things like special housing areas that have been announced, and all of these sorts of things. Of course, the unitary plan plays into this as well. So, and I mean even the Reserve Bank with what they're doing, implementing things around foreign buyers and all of that sort of stuff. So, there's plenty of stuff happening that's designed to try and cool the market. With building coming on board, that's obviously going to increase supply to meet the demand that we've got. So I don't think that's going to do enough in the near future to slow the price growth tremendously. But I think it's important as well to just realise that around the corner there are a few different things happening behind the scenes that may allow supply to catch up with the demand that Auckland is seeing. So I'd say modest price growth would be the outlook, and I'll see you all again next month.